And we're live. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Real Spill Wednesdays on the Truth Comes to Life podcast. I'm your host, Jay Coven, and welcome to Real Spill Wednesdays. For those of y'all that are new, on Real Spill Wednesdays, we talk about life topics and motivational quotes. Please be sure to check out my previous Real Spill Wednesdays on the channel, and also please be sure to tune into the full podcast episode that dropped a couple of days ago. Whole lot of sports news that was going on in the world. So please, if you're interested, please be sure to check out that podcast episode. And also please be sure to check out my podcast episodes on the channel where we talk about news from all over the world, the music industry, and more. Also, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications to get the latest updates on when I post a Real Spill Wednesday or a full podcast episode. We're staying consistent. We are at almost 200 videos, y'all. Almost 200 videos. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all that have tapped in the video, subscribed to the channel, liked, shared the video, doing everything that y'all could possibly do to promote the podcast page. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. For real, for real, for real. Y'all keep on showing support. I'm going to bring content every single chance that I get. Y'all follow me on IG, TikTok, and X at the Truth Comes to Life podcast, because who knows, whatever I post on one of those social media platforms is like a foreshadow on what I will be talking about for the next podcast episode or the next Real Spill Wednesday. But if you don't follow any one of those social media platforms, you will be missing out on a whole lot of things. I'm getting back consistent on them. I'm telling you, I'm going to get back consistent on them. I'm trying my hardest. I'm getting consistent. I'm getting there. So please be sure to follow the social media platform. So with that in mind, let's get straight into this Real Spill Wednesday. So a couple of weeks ago, I posted on my IG story and I asked for Real Spill Wednesday suggestions, and I will be doing it this week for the next Real Spill Wednesday. And if y'all have any Real Spill Wednesday topic suggestions, please be sure to comment. Please, I want to engage with y'all. I want y'all to feel like y'all can engage with me, and I want to be able to engage with my audience, my fan base, because I really, really love y'all. So a couple of weeks ago, this was around Christmas time, I decided to post a Real Spill Wednesday topic suggestion, and I actually got one. Shout out to the people that did reply to the Real Spill Wednesday topic suggestion. I really love y'all from the bottom of my heart. So this Real Spill Wednesday topic suggestion was from Lil Kid J3, and it was perspective on people that are trying to get many degrees and accomplish them. Now, from my perspective, and I want to give y'all these numbers and these statistics first before I get to my main point of his Real Spill Wednesday topic. So for those of y'all that don't know, I go to a HBCU. I go to Prairie View A&M University, PV. You know. If you know, you know. If y'all know, you don't. That's what we say at PV. Get what I'm saying? So me going to a HBCU and knowing everything that comes with the HBCU and all of the graduation rates and everything else that comes with the HBCU experience, I really wanted to give y'all the numbers and the statistics of the graduation rates for PWIs versus HBCUs. So that way I can get into my point on a perspective of someone trying to get many degrees and accomplishing them. So according to Bankrate.com, the average HBCU rate, graduation rate is 35%. And for Prairie View A&M University, the graduation rate is 35%. Versus your PWIs, it's 44% for the black individuals, and obviously it's way more. You're going to have PWIs with graduation rates of 80%, 90%, things like that. And what's crazy and what's interesting about it, at my school, the ratio of students to faculty members being teachers, for those of y'all that don't know, it's 16 to 1. 16 students to 1 teacher. So you're going to sit here and tell me that out of all 16 kids, only 35% of them is passing? That's less than 8 of the kids. Less than 8 of the kids. Now, you're going to have some of the HBCU teachers and faculty members that really actually care and they really want their students to succeed. But the graduation rates, and mind you, everybody has a different situation. in regards to graduating. Some people don't make it for different reasons, and some people just fail out. There's all types of variables to it. But the fact of the matter is, from a faculty member standpoint, 16 students, one faculty member, and 8%, well, less than 8 kids are passing your class. That's a very bad number. And it gets worse. It really does get worse depending on what HBCU you go to. There's so many HBCUs out here where the graduation rates are less than 30%. If we look at something like a Alabama State, let's search up Alabama State. Alabama State graduation rates, 31%. Look at TSU graduation rates, 22%. So you're going to have some that, have way lower, and then you're going to have some that are higher. But overall, the average of graduation rates for HBCUs are 35%. So even if the PWIs, for an example, have higher graduation rates, and I want to get back to his points on someone that's trying to get many degrees, don't let none of these numbers that I just showed y'all, that I just told y'all what the graduation rates are for any one of these schools, make you not want to achieve what you are, achieve what you want to be in life. The 5-word phrase that everybody that doesn't truly believe in you and want to knock you down so many times, they all have something in common. They always say it's easier said than done. Every single person that I know that hasn't gone through the same situation that you're going through and that you're trying to achieve, and you try and tell them what you're trying to achieve, they'll always tell you it's easier said than done. You got to block all those people out. Gotta block all those people out, because them same people just gonna be hating, and every single time when you say that, they always gonna say it's easier said than done until you make it. It was a bad idea. It was a bad idea trying to get many degrees. It's a bad idea to try and be a lawyer, to try and have a minor or focus in something else. It was a bad idea in doing all of that. But when you make it, now it's, good job, I truly believed in you. Like, where was that back then? Back then, you was always saying, it's easier said than done. And in your mind, you thinking, this kid not going to make it. He go to an HBCU where the graduation rates are 35% on average. People that haven't went through the same exact things as you have and has not been in the same shoes that you are in don't have no room to talk, don't have no room to say anything, and don't have no room for them to get in your head. They always gonna say it's easier said than done in regards to what you want to do and what you want to achieve. It's not in the normal society. It's not in normal society. You're supposed to only get one degree and go to college for this amount of years and do this. You're supposed to follow what society has in line. But anytime you try and step away from what society has everyone else doing and the system that society has people in, it's easier said than done. Why are you trying to do that? They don't truly believe. Or they might say that they believe, but deep down you know that they don't truly believe. You got to block all those people out. Even with the numbers at HBCUs being so low in regards to graduation rates. So low in graduation rates, even with PWIs having a higher percentage of people graduating. You still got to define the odds. You still got to beat the odds no matter what school you go to. If you want to go and try and get multiple degrees at all of these different institutions, if you have to, go out and achieve what you want to do. It's always the people that hasn't went through the same things that you're going through that are always going to say something. That's always going to say it's easier said than done. I don't think you should do what you're doing. You got to block those people out. And another thing you got to do, you can't tell everybody your moves. That's where people stumble. People always be wanting to tell another person they move, what they got going on, and so much bad could come. So much bad could come if you just tell somebody your move. They could come and steal that opportunity from you at any point in time just because you telling that dude what you doing, and now he really getting jealous and he trying to do what you doing. Knowing that ain't him, but you just told your business. Never tell your business to nobody. Work in silence, work alone, and they'll see the progress later on down the line. You don't got to tell nobody your business. Move in silence. If you want to go and achieve getting multiple degrees, go and achieve multiple degrees. Lock in with yourself. I'm telling you, you're going to have so many people, even with inside, that'll tell you it's easier said than done. The moment that you try and do something that's not normal in regards to society, you're not getting that 9-to-5 job. You're not going to school for just that 1 degree. You're not making the money that you're supposed to make because you're trying to live out your dream. The moment you step outside of what everybody else is doing in society, they'll say, oh, it's easier said than done, or they don't really believe in you. But then when you make it, they gonna be like, oh, I was here from the jump. No, nigga, you was not there from the jump at all. So those same people that keep on saying, oh, it's easier said than done, or they really don't believe in you, they just think that you just yapping your goals. If that's what you want to do, stand on what you do. Stand on what you say. Anything that come out your mouth, you got to stand on it. And use what they say and use what other people say as fuel. That's what you got to do. So if you want to achieve multiple degrees, you want to get multiple degrees, if that's a life that you want to live, go out and achieve it. Because like I said in one of my other Real Spill Wednesdays, if you don't go out your way, if you don't go out your comfort zone, how do you know your true potential? You'll never know your true self and your true potential if you don't go out and get those 2 degrees. If you want to go out and get those 2 degrees because you know you can do it, don't lowball yourself by just getting one. Go and get that second one. Go and get that third one. I know somebody right now that ain't got multiple degrees, a doctorate, works hard every single day, and I look up to him. I literally look up to him every single day because I know that if he has that same work ethic, I know I can have that same work ethic. I know I can. So if you want to go out and get multiple degrees and accomplish so many goals at one time, shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. That's what you got to do at times. We only got 24 hours in a day. Life expectancy is what, 70 years old? It's not that much time. You got to think you're going to be in school for most of them. You're going to be asleep for a third of your life. It's only a small amount of time that you have of just free time to just do whatever you want. So the free time that you do have, go ahead and use it to the best of your ability and invest in something that you truly want to do. Everybody's situation is going to be different. You can't look at somebody else's situation and try and compare their situation to your situation. You're not in their shoes. So go and get that degree. Go and get multiple degrees. Go and accomplish all of that while you have time to live. So that way you don't look back and lowball your potential. You feel as though you were lowballing your potential at the time. You don't want to be like, man, I could have did this, but this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. Like it sounds like a whole lot of excuses. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. Like, nah. When you get that free time, invest. Invest in yourself. Lock in with yourself. Stay down. Because you the only person at the end of the day that is going to stay down for themselves and lock in with themselves. No one else is going to do that. No one else is going to tell you to do that. No one else is going to tell you to get a degree. Multiple degrees at that. Those people going to think that it's hard. It's too hard to do it. You shouldn't go out and do that. Something's got to go. You may have to lose something in order for you to do that. Nah, you don't. Those is just outside voices just coming to you trying to knock you down. With the whole it's easier said than done and trying to knock you down in what you want to achieve. Something like getting multiple degrees is hard. It is hard. It's a lot of studying. It's a lot of time that you have to spend trying to get the grades that you want. But believe that you can do that though. You can do it. And you gotta lock in. You truly gotta lock in with getting multiple degrees. One is hard enough because I'm already in college. I know how it is. It's only hard if you make it hard though. It's only hard if you make it hard. You gotta have good time managing skills in order for it to not be hard. And a lot of things that come with it. But you can do it with good time management. You can do whatever you want though. Yes, it's going to be hard for me to get a degree. It's going to be hard for everybody to get a degree. But you can make your pathway easier by better time managing yourself, working ahead, doing things like that. Not getting too caught up on other people, doing things like that. So even with the numbers, HBCUs, low graduation rates compared to PWIs. Not saying that all HBCUs have low graduation rates and PWIs all just have high graduation rates. Even with that, you got to beat the numbers. You don't want to be just like the numbers. I just searched up graduation rates. I didn't search up how many people graduated with 2 degrees. Those numbers is probably way lower. Those numbers is probably way lower for someone that want to get multiple degrees and achieve something like that. Those is just some people that just graduate, period. But a person like you is going to be steps ahead in regards to knowledge because you have 2 degrees. You can expand how you want to expand. You can go and do something with 1 degree and do something with another degree. First, if you only had one, you couldn't do one of the things because you needed a degree for that. So go out and shoot for it. Know your potential by doing it. Just go out and do it. You just got to start. This is a stepping stone. If you want to go out and get that degree, go out and get it. Because if you don't go out that comfort zone, if you don't dig deep from within, you'll never know your true potential. Even with all the bad numbers that I done just showed y'all of the graduation rates. If you go to an HBCU, the graduation rates, if y'all go to a PWI, that's just graduating, period. Everybody's situation is going to be different. But the fact that you're trying to get 2 degrees, everybody's going to tell you that it's easier said than done. And you might not get it. But I'm not going to say that. Go out and do it. Go out and prove people wrong. Go out and prove everybody wrong. So that way you can look back. Remember when you said all of this and now look, I'm steps ahead. Most of those people that be talking ain't even on your level. So keep that in mind. So with that, that is the end of this Real Spill Wednesday. Shout out to Lil Kid J3 for the Real Spill Wednesday topic. I'm going to upload this as soon as I possibly can on Wednesday so that way you can see it. I'm not going to try and wait for this video to come out. I'm going to upload it as soon as I possibly can. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you get the latest updates on when I post a full Real Spill Wednesday or a full podcast episode. I really love each and every one of y'all. And like I said, I'm going to start uploading new Real Spill Wednesday topic suggestions. If y'all have any Real Spill Wednesday topic suggestions, please be sure to comment on it. Like I said, I want to engage with each and every one of y'all. Same with podcast topics too. I really want to do that too. So that way we can just engage with each other because I really love y'all. I really love y'all. Truth Comes Live podcast will be growing. So with that in mind, I love y'all once again and y'all have a nice rest of y'all day.